Hello, hello, piggies. Welcome in. Hello, Fexus. Congrats on first and 10. Freemus Teamus. It's your boy, Nicodemus. You would like to hear your fate. Your fate is to hang out with me on a cool stream. How's that for fortune telling? All right. It is Wednesday, my dudes. How's everybody's night going? I forgot that this guy was hot. Also, thingy hasn't gone off. So I guess I'm gonna do it. Watch. As soon as I do it myself, the fucking bot is gonna go off. Just watch. Just watch. Physically in pain. Mentally, the less I say, the better. Aw, I'm sorry you're having a rough night, Texas. I hope it gets better. The day has been good. How about you? I had a semi-productive day at work. It was mostly pretty boring. But can't complain. You know when your boss is out on holiday and you can just kind of fuck around a little bit? That's me right now. So, cheers. Although I did forget to pick up my daughter at school because she went to a meeting to a club that I thought she had quit. And they called me half an hour after the meeting had ended. So I was supposed to pick her up at 4:30. Mind you, I thought she wasn't going. But she told me that she was going to quit last week. And I was like, okay, that's your decision. How the fuck did you forget? I'm telling this story, Texas. I did not know that she was going to go to this meeting today. She didn't tell me this morning. I thought she quit the club last week. And so they call me at 4:55. The meeting had ended at 4:30. So they waited 25 minutes to even call me. Like 25 minutes. Like normally they call when you're like 2 minutes late, you know? And I'm at work. I live 30 minutes away. Or I work like 30 minutes away from the school. So they call me. They're like, where are you? And I was like, what? Why is she at school? I thought she quit this club. Oh, there goes Dino. Yep. I told you he was going to go off. Dino may have been down, but he got up. He's perky like that. But yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought she quit the club. And the teacher was like, what? She didn't tell me anything about quitting. And I was like, oh, okay, great. I had this whole conversation with her last week. She was like dead set on it. And she totally forgot. I picked her up and I was like, what happened? I thought you were quitting. And she was like, I don't even remember this conversation you're talking about. Like it never happened. But yeah. It was okay. They gave her a lot of snacks. And that's all she really cares about. So. And also they saved a bird. While they were waiting on me, a bird flew into the window and they saved it. So if they hadn't been waiting on me, the bird would have died. It all came together. Mouth to mouth. I have no idea how they saved the bird. Apparently, the teacher just like picked it up and like warmed it in her hands until it felt better. I don't know. I'm so confused when they told me the story. They were like, don't feel bad about being late. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Crazy. Crazy time. Okay. But that was my day. That was my day. That's just a summary of what happened to me today. Um, the game that we're playing. What happened last time? Oh, we had visitors last time. We finally were able to get visitors, and it looks like we have. And I was thinking about this earlier. Okay, so the Inquisitor or whatever, the military person who came in, we read her fortune and it said she's going to kill somebody in the line of work. And then we know that the buff hot lady is ready to like rebel. And so I think she's in danger of being the one to be killed. And she brought her friend, she brought her friend to us, the one who's fused with the behemoth, and obviously that's very illegal. So I think she's also a candidate to be killed. And then obviously us, because we summoned a behemoth, and that's very illegal. And also we're already in jail. We're already in like solitary confinement. Because we predicted the future of the coven and the leader didn't like that, which I think is shit. So I think I have two goals in this game. First of all, is to prevent the uh, judge lady from killing anybody. Like maybe I can work it in that she kills the coven leader because I hate her for imprisoning me wrongly. So maybe we can like frame her or something. I don't know. Where you're just most definitely getting the bad ending. I hope not. I really would like to prevent the deaths of the people that I like, but I feel like it's unavoidable. She said everything she predicts comes true. So since we predicted it, she's gonna kill somebody. But maybe we can avoid it being any of our like close friends. I don't know. And this guy's still hot, and I wish he was a dateable option. Can she predict me finding a partner or partners? Well, Fexus, you can always redeem the tarot card reading, and you can ask my real actual tarot deck a question. That's always an option. See above. All right. I got you. I love this deck. I can post pictures of it if anybody's interested, but it is the Welcome to Night Vale tarot deck. I don't know if anybody has listened to the podcast, Welcome to Night Vale, but it is super like creepy in a good way. It's like how do you describe it? It's like nonchalant horror. Like it's very dystopian and like it's horror. But ooh, we got a volunteer here. All right. Let's see. Page of Swords. All right. The Page of Swords is full of energy, passion, and enthusiasm. You may be excited about starting a new project, pursuing a new approach, or learning something new. You have so much energy that you feel as though you could do almost anything, and you can. The challenge, however, is whether you can keep it up. The beginning always looks promising, but you need something else to follow through and keep up the pace. The swords relate to communication. The Page of Swords suggests you are exploring a different way of expressing yourself with others and communicating your ideas and opinions. This is the exploratory phase, so be open to new ways of expressing yourself and discovering where your inner talents lie. If you're looking for a sign to move ahead, the Page of Swords says go for it. This page encourages you to move forward and get the wheels in motion despite any challenges or setbacks that might stand in the way. So, Fexus, I think in relation to your question, this card is telling you to jump all in and do your best with some. Just do it! Make your dreams come true. That's exactly right. It's basically that. Just do it. Create your own desires. Make it happen. You'll have positive outcomes, I'm sure. All right. I guess we actually play a game. It's been 20 minutes. I haven't even started the game. Oh, man. Okay. What voice did I do for Albemarle? He has probably like a deep voice, right? Looks like the behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing grief, any ritual you might perform to free her, would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. All right, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up. Decide if you're interested or not. When the time comes to try and free grief, you just let that energy flow to me, and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time. Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again, I am on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. Okay, what did he say? I need to have 5 fire plus 2 air. So I gotta make sure I got those in stock. In stock. Ooh, she's pretty. They're all pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we met her already. Fortuna? Louise just came by before I left home to visit you. She's leaving for good. Why did you tell her to leave? I'm sure we could have sorted things out with Adana. I want to sleep with all the witches. Me too, bro. Me too. They're hot as fuck. She is just too cute. Like, look at her. Adorable. My cottagecore little witch right here. I just want to hold her hand, you know? And, like, garden with her. Ah, welcome, Jasmine. First of all, I didn't tell her to leave. It was the deck that suggested she go to avoid a major tragedy. According to Catholic tradition, I am to slay them. I mean, that's open to interpretation, right, Tan? Like, couldn't you kill him with kindness or something? The situation with Adana wasn't going to end well, and I am a living witness of how sour things can turn when dealing with our leader. And secondly, it was either that or spreading war on Earth, and Louise was totally against it. It was checkmate for our friend. She had to escape. I see. I can't believe Adana caused a precious member of our community so much distress that she was forced to leave. It was satirical. I wouldn't harm anyone under normal circumstances. What about abnormal circumstances, Tan? What about then? I would let her rest her head on my chest. Just imagine. Okay, so with Jasmine, the perfect date would be like you garden all morning together. You go back in your little cottage. You make your lunch together. Like you just hang out the whole day, making your little potions, and just like enjoying nature and each other's company. And then you spend the evening. You have like little rocking chairs on the porch. You make your little tea together, and you just sit out on the porch with a nice cozy blanket that you knit for her, and you just like watch the sunset. How lovely would that be? That sounds like a perfect date for me, honestly. The abnormalities are unpredictable, much like these hands. Oh! Well, fortunately, Tan, I have my tarot deck to predict the future. I can predict the unpredictable. Our leader's ambition is out of place. Whoa, Jasmine's talking the revolutionary talk. No. I shouldn't doubt Adena's judgment. She's the one able to speak with the gods, after all. There must be a cosmic plan to all this. Some gods they are. Fortuna. Anyway, how was Louise? Bet it can't say what day I was born. Well, obviously, Tan, that's in the past. These cards look to the future, okay? I gotta see this Adena. I know, right? Like, I want to see her, I want to see her design, but I also want to see the bitch who's got so much audacity, okay? Like, how do you hold so much audacity in one individual? First, unpredictable is predictable. Don't trust the cap edition. Hello. How you doing, Other? Welcome in. We are just admiring our friend's beauty, honestly. She's so pretty. Look at the freckles. She's so cute. Oh my god. Anyway, how was Louise? Where is she going? Did she manage to leave unnoticed? Yes, she doesn't have a project review for another couple months. No, she just packed up all her stuff discreetly. She's setting up the shop on Earth, moving in with her lover. Good for her. She's putting all her trust in your cards. She'll be alright then. So, Louise wanted me to thank you for your help. She seemed happy to break away from Adena in the end. She's sorry she couldn't come to say goodbye in person. She used all her time weaving something for you. Also, if time is a circle, then isn't the past also the future? We're getting into timey-wimey stuff with that, Tan. That's the only answer I have for you. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. It's a pith cloth. She told me she harvested the thread from a space station. Here. It's a new symbol! Oh my god! Pith cloth weaved by Louise with Entelechy, harvested from astronauts. A present for Fortuna. Ooh! Oh, it's beautiful. Cooling off, stood in the rain for a good while due to a misunderstanding. Oh no, Other, what happened? I humbly accept it. Louise is great, right? I'm going to miss her. Thank you so much for helping her, Fortuna. I guess that the coven doesn't mean anything if its witches aren't happy. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. We need to take you out for a stroll. Smell the flowers again, pet a cat, watch some children play in a river. I'd say that's the best medicine for your case. Just 800 years to go, huh? Fortuna. It's alright. I'm doing a lot better just from being able to talk to other witches. Look, I'm going to leave now, but I'm going to think long and hard about some ways to improve your life here. Thank you, Jasmine. Take care, and thanks again for helping Louise. Sister messaged my brother that she was on the way. Bro told me to be on the lookout, that she was arriving soon, so went outside to wait. 40 minutes later and nothing. Oof. Oof. That's, like, is that like a, okay, so when, for example, my mother texts and says she's on the way, that means that she hasn't left the house yet. Is your sister the same way? My mom will seriously be like, I'm leaving the house at 10, but you can expect that she won't leave the house till like noon or 1 p.m., you know? If she's coming to visit. Ooh. Have we seen this guy before? I don't recognize this one. Oh, it's Dahlia. Okay. She was one of the first ones to visit us. Hey, Fortuna. How'd it go with Grieth? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her. but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Here she is, our strong girl. She came riding in on a sword. Oh, I love her. I love her. Look at her muscles. Other, just look at the muscular lady, and it will all be okay. This game is full of best girls. She just spams my phone either when she's just taking off or riding. 50-50. I'm so sorry, but that's so. I feel like so many people do that, and everybody's family has somebody who does that. I'm sorry that you had to stand in the rain for 40 minutes. That's kind of terrible, though. Down for Dahlia to end me, not gonna lie. I know, right? It looks like she could crush you with just one arm. I love it. I love it. Warrior lady. Yes. Hey, Forts. Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations in my name. Shoot. I thought Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Forts. I don't like 40. And I especially don't like tuna. But tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay. So, you found a way to help grief? Right. I want her to absolutely have her way. Look at the way she's like looking at you right now. Oh my god. That like excited expression. Just notice the swords. Goddamn. I know she's got even more swords in her buns. When she sits up straight, you can't see these ones, but there's 3 swords in her hair. Date a lady who's got 3 swords in her hair. Break me. I know, right? Right? I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution in this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm gonna forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. She could do it though. Look at her. Oh my god. If anybody could forge a demon bone dagger, demon blood, whatever she said, she could do it. She could do it. Hot. I know my way around knives. Trust me. I bet you do. You have a knife tattooed on your chest. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to grief. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But when you know best, you've known grief way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realized I really can't tell. I would press my face against her trunk. I feel like a hug from her would just like crush all your bones in the best way possible, you know? Just absolutely smushed It would be like, I don't know, getting a hug from a boa constrictor. But like, in a good way. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She'd hug you so hard, she'd squeeze the 5G chip out of you. Oh my god. She'd hug you so hard that your soul would escape your body. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine, then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Okay, I feel like the top answers are going to be either determination, truth. I feel like I can't decide which one of these. She was like dead set on figuring out what is the meaning of life, which means she wants the truth of the universe, the fundamental truth of the universe. But her determination to get there is so strong. Her eyes are filled with determination. I know. This is her goal. Truth is her goal. But I feel like determination is her personality. So I'm going to go with that one. Determination. Oh, that is a powerful essence. And Greeks are driven by shame. I'm so sorry. No! No! Horny, and thank you for your gifts. It's horny energy. Oh man, this game brings out a lot of horny energy. That's for sure. That's for sure. There's a reason this game has a mature rating on it. Oh my fucking god. That's hilarious. Oh, don't look at me like that, Dahlia, please. Too much. All right. Alice Smith, the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Graith. You just felt like that there was an answer missing? Oh my goodness. I can't believe she flies away on a giant sword. What a lady. It's so impressive. I want her to fuck me in every angle. She would be the top. She would be the top, that's for sure. And I am totally fine with that. She would be the top. She's the top. 100%. On top of the sword. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I have more than enough energy to probably do another card. Especially for looking at one that's mostly like water and air. Let's see my cards that I already have. I have 6 cards. This is a astronaut moth guy. I forewent giving him a head. I really like the wings as a head. I just felt that felt right. Okay, so the anomaly. Determination, rightfulness, guide, discovery, happiness, temptation. Consciousness of the many selves. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization. An avatar of discovery and exploration. The ether wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. This wasteland. I love this one. It's so rugged. I love the hat coming off too. That was a fun touch. War distorts all feeling. The coyote seeks survival, thrives on conflict. The saber channels wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Deception, the unknown, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. It's a good card. Sinner's rebirth. Overflowing with hate and regret, the quicksand taints its visitors, setting what scares you on fire. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. The overstimulated fire energy becomes blah, 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 blah. That's just because I had too much fire energy. Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, rebirth. Reverse Excalibur. Who's ever plants fine sword upon the stone shall be proclaimed king of the witches. I'm such a bottom sometimes, and I love it. Good for you, Fexus. Being a bottom is fun. I highly suggest everybody try it at least once. Moonsworn. I am, at one point or another, in one of my D&D campaigns, going to create the Order of the Moonsworn, because that is such a cool fucking name. I need to get married first. Tan, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. And then be a bottom. And then try it out. Like if you want to get married first, totally cool. Do that. And then I suggest try bottoming. I'm just gonna say everybody should try it out. At least once in their life. It really is. I was actually thinking of that name 2 days ago. I know, right? I know. Oh. I want to fuck and be fucked. Texas. I resonate with that statement so fucking much, y'all. We're on the same page there. This is my favorite card. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination, a symbol for tirelessness, indefatigable. I don't know if that's a word. Support. The tower shield brings the burden of protection. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility, determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Forgive my crudeness, but I imagine it would feel nice to have a girl ride me like she's trying to scoot her chair to the table. Tan, I've never heard it described like that. That's hilarious. And that's such a delightful, image. Oh my god. Yes, ma'am, I've been embracing my degeneracy and learning more about myself. Good for you, Fexus. Props. I love it. Cheers to that. Hi, Alchemy. This is probably my least favorite card. I just think it's a little boring. It's a little boring looking. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. I tried it. Pierces through magic and makes it bleed emotion. God of Water can unleash hidden potentials. Introspection, yearning, passion, power. And our first card, I do love this one though. Hymn to Fortune. And it meant exactly what I was trying to get it to mean. So I was pretty pleased with that. A certain mage taught me that I like handcuffs, but she doesn't realize it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's awesome. I mean, I also feel like people should experiment in the bedroom in all kinds of ways, you know? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And ropes. Yes. It's amazing what you can do with just like a necktie. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the merchant caravan spreads conversations, a strong avatar for justice, imbued with purpose. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. I actually know how to do some bondage. Boy, what? Tam? Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, what if I make one that's about communication? I don't think I have one of those yet. A teeny tiny bit of exhibitionism. Oh man, you're brave. You're brave there, Fexus. Hmm. Hmm. It's no secret I'm into being bitten and scratched. It might be no secret, but that's news to me, Fexus. I don't know what to put as the main character for this card. I kind of like this one, inspiration to write new spells, because our background, magical post office, magic forest realm inside of the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. I like it, but I don't know what goes well with it. It's one of the things I'm into. I got into rigging when I was around 12-year old. Dang. That's that sounds like you've been doing it for a while then, Tan. Now you know a major weakness of the Doctor. I promise to use my knowledge only for evil. Sister finally arrived. Oh, jeez, how long did it take for her to get there? Jeez, Other. that is my sacred promise, Fexus. Always, forever and always, to use my knowledge and power for evil. Let's see. Maybe this one would go well with the, I don't know. Or this guy. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under the oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds, and the oracle will come to harvest them. I feel like maybe he'll fit. Okay, we've got a lot of air energy in here. Let's do this one. Make it a very nature card. Let's see here. Uh, that's cute, but where to put you on this background? I don't tie anyone up. I still try to maintain my purity, prudence, temperance, fortitude must be exercised. I applaud you, Tan. Don't worry, Doctor. Sis doesn't know how to bait me yet. Are you sure, Other? Are you absolutely certain? Hmm? No idea what you're talking about. Okay, sure. What if he's just like sprinkling the flowers down? I think that's kind of cute. Can't make this one any smaller. She loves me not. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, actually. Come on. There we go. Oink. Hello, Rato. Welcome in. How's it going? How is your Wednesday evening? What if we do this? We're just gonna swap him so that he's sprinkling them and maybe they're getting like sucked into the vortexes. Just so they interact with the environment just a little bit more. I don't know, man. Puzzle game? No, it's not a puzzle game. It's a fortune telling game where I get to create my own tarot cards. Like so. What did we get? Nest of Akmea. Ooh. Card number 7. The magical post office controls the flux of information. A magical harvest is meant to be shared. Harvests build communities. The oracle only offers the strongest seeds of a strain. The sacred cane blesses the landscape. And it means guide, discovery, determination, rightfulness, justice, support, success. Ooh, support is new. That's a new meaning. We haven't gotten that one yet. I don't really get it, but it sounds fun. Okay, so this girl right here, this is Fortuna, the fortune teller. Really, really deep name right there. They really like delved to get that name for Fortuna, the fortune teller. Anyway, she foretold the downfall of her coven, and her coven leader was like, bitch, that's not okay. Even though she doesn't control the cards, she just reads them, right? So it's a little unfair. But she got put into this house on an asteroid for her sentence was 1,000 years of solitary confinement on this asteroid. Okay. And she did 200 years of it, like she was supposed to. And then she got like a little crazy. She was like ready to burst, right? After 200 years of isolation, 200 out of 1,000. And she couldn't take it anymore. And so she summoned a behemoth, which is illegal and very dangerous. And he's helping her to create a new fortune deck. So it's not tarot, it's something new. But she's used to doing tarot. I keep calling them tarot cards because that's what they basically are. They're just not actual tarot cards. But yeah, so I'm creating my tarot deck and also plotting my revenge on the fortune teller, on the coven leader who sentenced me to live in this box. But we have had some changes recently. The magic police are investigating what I've done versus the sentence because they're afraid that harsh sentences cause witches to do crazy things like summon behemoths. Little do they know, I've already gone and done that. So they started allowing people to come visit me. So I basically have 2 parts to the game that I can really interact with. I can get visitors and I can make cards. Can you use the cards to duel like Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, that's a big fat nah right there. But I can use the cards to tell people their absolute fate, and it will come true. So that's fun. Oh. Hello, other. It's been a while, hasn't it? Were you thinking of this ever since we mentioned it? Or are you trying to prove it's not your weak point? Hmm. I think we all know the truth. So, I'll give you what you want. Teehee. All right. This proves nothing. Okay, sure. All right. Dear Dahlia, or Dear Fortuna, Dahlia has given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it all right if I come over so that we can try the ritual together? Yes. She comes writing in on a skull. I mean, just so fucking hardcore. Oh, no words in my mouth right now. Is that the first ara ara that you've heard, Rato? I only other redeems them. This proves nothing. We're helping this witch. This witch is she also summoned a behemoth, but it accidentally fused with her, and now she's trying to get rid of it. Because obviously, you know. Yeah. Here, yes. Don't make me do an alt account to prove a point. I saw Live with a Degrade Me one, and I'm afraid of it, not gonna lie. Espa has something like that. It's the Hura, where he's kind of mean. It's the one, so he has three. So he has the Ara Ara, which is like the, like, shy, innocent one. And then he's got the Cabadon, which is the really, like, bold, kinky one. And then he's got the Hura, which is the mean one, where he, like, it's kind of like a little degrading. But I'm taking notes. Yeah, go check him out. His birthday's tomorrow. And he's holding his birthday stream on Saturday. So you should come say happy birthday to him. And hello, Baku Water. Welcome in. Why can I not redeem tarot card reading? I don't know. Is it on cooldown? Did you get him a sword for his birthday? No, I got him a Blahai. The little, you know, the little IKEA shark? That's what I got for him. But he is apparently getting a new longsword for Hema. Oh. I haven't had this one in a while. Hold on, let me put on the timer and then I'll start it. Are you planning to simply polish his sword. Well, welcome to Vera Voice, Rato. And sadly, I won't be seeing him in person again until April, if things are going according to our schedules. So it might be a little while before I can, you know, say hi in person. But we're creative people. I guess I'll do it myself. You know, Bucklewater, somehow I think Espa wouldn't mind that at all. Well, don't pass that already, Bucklewater. But yeah, everybody should go and wish him a happy birthday tomorrow. I'm sure he would appreciate it. I guess I'm gonna read all the voices in the Vera voice, just so you get the full redeem worth. And then we'll go back to the normal character voices when the redeem's over. Hey, how you feel? Can you say 3 wheat dishes for 3 sad tigers? I have no idea what that means, Rato. You're gonna have to explain yourself. What is this random-ish? A simple Adidona in Portuguese. I don't know what that word means or how to pronounce it. So if I messed it up, my apologies. In Portuguese? Well, I know Portuguese. The word that starts with A. That's the one I don't know. Adidona. Adidon, huh? What does that mean? I'm gonna do my best on this. This looks like Spanish. I know that they're similar somewhat, but it very much looks like Spanish. Tres pratos de trigo para tres tigres tristes. I can't explain exactly, but it's things you say very quickly until you bite your tongue, because the words sound like a lot alike. I got you. We call those tongue twisters. Like when you say, she sells seashells by the seashore. That's a tongue twister. Oh, there's my timer. Normal voice time. Tristes tigres comen trigo en un trigal. It's been a long time since I've spoken any Spanish. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I can't speak any of it. As a stepson of a Brazilian, you learn you might get shot for saying Portuguese is Spanish. I didn't say it was Spanish. They're related languages. Related. They're romance languages. You know? Letting it in the past, yeah. I don't want to get shot, dude. Damn, Cersei, leave me no choice. What other? Listen, I don't want to be saying random shit in Spanish. I don't know what it means. You're gonna make me say something weird. Oh my god. Mother, thank you for the gift sub. Spanglish. That's hilarious. I was really like, of all of the so we haven't had anybody from these random gift subs like come in and be like, what the fuck? But out of all of them, out of all of the gift subs you've ever given, I was really hoping it was going to happen with Horny Energy, the one you gave earlier. I was like of all of them, that would have been the perfect one to come in and be like, what the hell is this? I know, right? I mean, it still could happen. They got like 30 days, right? Maybe they're just asleep right now. Who knows? But yeah, that's the one I'm crossing my fingers. Comes in and is like, what the fuck? And we get to explain. We get to explain that one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Have you proven enough things? You need to prove your point again. Oh, Rado, it's a joke. It's a joke. Other LoL players started gifting these random subs to people when I was playing Undertale last year. How many gens did you find? Oh man. Okay. We're gaming here. Yes. Corrupted. The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or? Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. She made that quick. I was not expecting that to be in the same day. It is truly a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. That LoL player and your name is referring to League of Legends. Yeah. It is League of Legends, and I cannot tell you how long it took me to realize that. I think it was very recently that I realized that LOL stands for League of Legends. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. So that's why she called it the Dagger of the Driven, huh? Oh my god, look at her face. She's so, like, pleased. Vanilla, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. How's it going? Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? She is a boss. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I love my emotes too. And I will talk at length about all the people who made them. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have a few people. So the lovely Yui Kami made these ones. And Baku Water. Oh wait, hold on. Yui Kami made this one too. Hold on. She made this one too. Baku Water made these two. Our friend Lampy Moth made our favorite Waddle's gun, our Waddle gun emote. Let's see. This one was made by. Oh my god. I'm thinking of a real name. What's their Twitch name? Ventus Blue. I don't know why I was thinking of their real name. I will never. Okay. But anyway, Ventus Blue made the Chaos one. And then someone I follow on Twitch made this one. Her name is Rasp Marie on Twitter. On Twitter, sorry, not Twitch. But she made that one for me for Halloween, which is why it's got a hat on, even though I don't normally wear a hat. She made it during like a Halloween, like Inktober thing, and so she put the witch hat on me to give me like a Halloween costume. But yeah. And then one of my followers, Sapphire, drew this one, the love emote, which is so cute. And then the hype emote is like a Twitch one. And then I actually made this one all by myself. I made the oink. I was very proud of it, actually. Who's Greeth? Okay, so Greeth is one of the visitors that we have, and she's friends with the Dahlia, who's like the big buff lady. And she is kind of in the same situation we are, except a little worse, because she doesn't know that we summoned a behemoth, but she also summoned a behemoth, but hers accidentally fused with her, so she's got it like attached to her face, and it's obviously very noticeable. And since this is highly illegal and would get her killed, like she would be executed for this right here, she's coming to us to see if we can separate it from her so she can go out in public without like getting arrested and killed. So I feel like that's going to have bearings on our relationship with our behemoth, because if If, in fact, we can separate it, that means potentially we could sever our bond with our behemoth and, like, not have to pay the price that we've paid for our power. Hey, Greeth, your drip is mid. What are you gonna do? Send Dahlia to crush me in retaliation? Oh my god. Yeah. She's like a hot boss lady. She's a little intimidating. Like Dahlia's buff, but this lady is intimidating, okay? She's a dominatrix, for sure. For sure. We charge a lot for the work. We want the profit. I mean, I don't think I'm charging her anything. We're doing this as a favor to our friend, so you know. And I'm into it, maybe. Oh my gosh, yeah. The finger move is different. I know, this is like such a power move right there. Oh my god. Not bad, Fortuna. Not bad. Thanks for the compliment, in any case. I was just trying to help. Haha. You're so cute when you get shy. Mm-hmm. Oh, stop it. Let's focus on the ritual. I think Fortuna's getting a little blushy over here. First of all, do you mind if I summon a Fatemancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fatemancer's disc? Of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Genratia, the mathematician witch, so you would know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. It sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything, though. It's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh. Yikes. 14%. Ooh, that's shit. That's shit right there. My chances aren't as good as I'd hoped. It's no small thing, exercising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right. I must be strong. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. Fuck chances. It's just do it again until it works. I mean, but what if it kills her? You can't exactly do it again if you're dead. Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. What? I've never stabbed anyone in my life. Where is this chances and why are they getting fucked? Chance is always fucking me. That's the problem. You're asking too many questions, sir. Yeah, just let Chance fuck you. That's all you need to know. Just let her fuck you. Yeah. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this... I was gone for a bit. Did I miss anything? Oh, Tan, we're gonna stab this lady in the chest. Yep. Someone named Chance is getting fucked, apparently. Ah, the dream of everyone. I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc just went up from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Ah, okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. I feel like this is too secret. But it is the biggest secret, so it would probably make the chances go up the most. That's probably the next big secret. This is inconsequential. It would probably not make the chances go up much. And so is this. Probably a bunch of people know that she has a sister named Patrice. This would probably be the biggest connection. But would it backfire? Trust? Yeah, Rado, I think you're right. We have to take a leap of faith. I summoned a behemoth too. Shut up. You're putting your life in my hands, so I guess it's only fair I do the same. Abramar, show yourself. You might make the Behemoth Buddies Club. I know. We're gonna start a club. Holy cosmos. How is this possible? No one knows about this, not even my closest friends. Why do you have a behemoth? I don't have him. We're partners. Ah, Fexus, thank you for the gift sub. I'm having Berserk flashbacks, not gonna lie. Ooh, really? I haven't played Berserk. Is it similar to this? In some way? Oh, look, we went up 54%. We went up 250. We're over halfway there. Oh my god, I feel like that was my best option. Yes, I think I picked the right thing. We're only talking today because I summoned him. I couldn't endure my exile anymore. So I called upon him and we're working together to regain my freedom. Abramar is the one who taught me how to channel Arcana to build my own deck. Berserk the anime. Oh, I have not seen it. That thing is cursed. Okay. Gotcha. I owe him my life. That is, for lack of a better word, so cool. We are starting the Behemoth Buddies Club. Look at her face. Look at her. She thinks I'm the raddest person alive. We are in. Greeth and I are in the Behemoth Buddies Club. I have to make sure she lives. Fuck, it feels so good to say it out loud to another person. Thank you for understanding. Are you kidding? I'm like the ideal audience for that kind of revelation. Jokes aside, thank you for trusting me. I feel really fortunate. And this goes without saying, but you can rely on me. Now we're sisters in the Forbidden. Oh! Sisters in the Forbidden. Forbidden Sisters Club. Ah! This is all I've ever wanted. The best kind of sisterhood there is. Abramar, you can leave us now. Understood. Time to put me under the knife? Now, Wincest? What? Hi-yo. Now, Kith. They can all gang up on me, pin me down, do all sorts of things to me. I know, right? And with that, I'll go crash. I'll have a good night. All right. Thank you, Other. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good sleep. We'll see you next time, bud. I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. Wincest one got him tired. I know, right? He he spent the rest of his energy on that one. And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple minutes just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes? That I have. Sure. Thank you. Moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? Yes. I want to increase her chances as much as possible. Allow me to absorb your energy then. Delicious. The fragrance of conflict. Hereby, I release my sibling's name. Gaetherian. Gay? Therian? Okay, I see how to... Gaetherian. Thank you, Abramar. At your service. You still there? Gay. I know. Don't kill her. She won't be able to peg us anymore. I know. That's why I'm trying to make sure she stays alive. Yes, I'm ready. I learned your behemoth's name. Gaetherian. Whoa. The Fate Master's disc went wild. 84%! Oh, we gotta make it. We gotta, it's gotta come. We gotta save her. This is our best chance. This is our best chance. How did you do that? I made a mental pact with Abramar. I purchased your behemoth's name from him. Purchased. I hope you didn't put yourself at risk for me, Fortuna. Don't worry, it wasn't that expensive. I think. Thank you so much for going the extra mile for me. We sisters in the Forbidden must stand together, right? Haha, you're right. I believe in you. Thank you, Ratto. This is nerve-wracking. I'm ready for some stabbing. Girl, you can't look at me like that. You cannot look at me like that and ask me if I'm ready for stabbing, okay? It's just too much. She wants... don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Grief. It looks like you're relaxed, though. That hand motion, I know. Whoever animated this, they need a raise. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I am going to insert the dagger now. Let's go ahead and insert. No. Are you ready? Do it. Oh. We did it! Oh, she's alive. Oh, thank God. So, how do I look? We did it, Grief! Yeah, I know. You're the best, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Oh, I was so nervous. My heart was about to explode. Where is the behemoth now? They escaped. While you were pushing the dagger inside me, we had a very intense discussion that felt like it lasted eons. Finally, they got scared of me. It's like you were fueling me with some energy larger than the universe. Felt so empowering. You are amazing, Fortuna. Oh, it's even better with her face all the way there. Oh my god. Mm, mm. I wouldn't get scared. Listen, Greta, I would do anything this lady told me to do, okay? I would do it. I would do whatever she said. Eyebrows on fleek. I know, right? I'm so happy for you. What now? I'm going to make a round to share the good news. Especially with Dahlia. I owe her my life, too. I want her to pound me so hard I wouldn't be able to walk for a week. I know. Yeah, she deserves more credit than anyone. I promise I'll come visit you again soon. What now? Girl, you know what happens now, huh? I mean, there's quite a few ways she could express her gratitude, you know? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I didn't only regain my freedom here, I also gained you. Grief, you flirt! I'm happy I met you too. Okay, take care. See you soon. Goodbye. Oh, any meal that she cooks, Tan, would be a Michelin star. Oh, what a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? It feels good. Life is worth living again. Ha ha ha. Glad to see your mood has improved. So, what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the cosmic wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? Tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures, but escaping from Adana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Ha 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 ha. Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay. No need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Oh shit, terrible news. Okay. Fortuna. Girl, don't leave me hanging. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. I wouldn't be proud of summoning that big ugly thing, but yeah, Big Will. Ugly? Okay. We have different tastes here, Rato, because I think he's hot. I think he's hot, but okay. Now stop. No, you stop. Listen. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Just listen. Don't say nothing else. No. Listen, listen, if there's a hole, there's a way. Ooh, I'd eat that lobster tail. I think that uh would give you like the wackiest trip, the wildest high ever if you ate Abramar's tail. I think that would not be a good trip. Not in a good way. Like not a good trip. It would be terrible. It would actually be horrible. What about Adana? If there's a hole, there's a way. That's what she said. You got to be brave, Rado. Okay? Can taste the universe. Well, he's older than the universe, so you don't even know what you'd be tasting. Adana is dead. What? What? The wicked bitch is dead? Then what? What the fuck? This is the biggest twist. I thought I was gonna have to kill her. Holy shit. What? Is she naked? Oh, this is in the past. This is the past. This is her sister, Patrice. And the coolest motherfucker is dead. She's not the coolest, Rado. She put me in jail. She put me in jail. He probably pissed out the universe. Tan, his explanation was that he existed in somewhere that was not our universe, and then our universe like expanded over his, and he got absorbed into it, and so yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. After what you said, you kind of deserve it. What? Excuse me. Nah, for real. But why is okay? So I see her sister has like gray hair, so she's old. But why is she naked? That's what I want to know. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soul, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of the life, all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren, talking about her words, ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, Mama. Take care. I will just say werewolves, virtual reality, dragons, and ghosts. She's gone for a lot more for less. Hey, excuse me, moi, Tan. When have I? What do you mean dragons? What do you mean dragons? Big old dragon. What do you mean dragons? When have I ever? When have I ever been horny for a dragon? A Monster Road Trip. There are no dragons in Monster Road Trip, are there? I don't recall. Maybe. You know, it's not out of the range of possibility. I'll give you that one, okay? I'll give it to you. But they draw all of the characters in the Monster Prom games to be hot, okay? That's you had coitus with. Oh, that's right. I did fuck Godzilla. I did. How did I forget that? Oh my goodness. You think that sex with Godzilla would be more memorable? I'm sure there's no lizards, right? Listen, Rado. Listen. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen any of the Monster Prom games, Monster Prom, Monster Camp, or Monster Road Trip, but they always draw all of the monsters to be hot. Okay, so I can't be blamed. I can't be blamed for that. I can't. Stay away from me, please. Are you worried? Are you worried that the monster fucking is gonna rub off of you on you? Listen, I don't think it's contagious. I feel lucky you're letting me be part of this moment. Wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Therese could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. She's had so many digital partners she forgot about betting Godzilla. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Fucking Godzilla takes a lot of effort. Mad respect. Thank you, Rato. It was hard work to get that ending. It was hard work. So I appreciate that. She'll touch anything but Yona and Jin's. Yeah, I won't fuck a Jin. And there like in certain games, I won't. So like in Witcher 3, I was dating Triss and no one else. Okay? So like I can be loyal. I can be very loyal. All right. But if it's a game where I don't have any particular like relationship going on, free game. Everything's free game. Okay? Except for Jins. I won't fuck with Jins. I don't fuck with Jins. I can be loyal. Jersey. Okay, and except in Stardew Valley, but that's only because I wanted to get the I wanted to get the cutscenes. I wanted to see what happened. But I promise I will wed Elliot next week in Stardew, and then I won't fuck with anybody else ever again. Not even the best lawyer would help you in times like this. Well, no, because my problem is I can't shut the fuck up. So there you go. Wait, I want to speak to you. Where is she? Oh, of course. Go ahead. Grandma, you aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right? It's so many plans, so many ideas. Can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay. Pedro. Let her express herself. Poor, poor Penny. She did nothing to deserve that. Okay, but Tan, how about this? How about this? Fuck, Godzilla is free, so okay, okay. But Tan. Okay, so you know how so Penny lives with her mom in the trailer, right? What if I told you that we can go to Robin and we can do like community upgrades and we can build Penny a house? What if we built Penny a house? Like a nice house. Would that make up for it? Would that be like a good apology? Listen. I'm trying to atone. I'm trying to atone for my past deeds. What's the goal here? The goal here is to be forgiven. Hmm. You could build her a boarding school. I mean, I'm sure she would love a school, but the upgraded the game will let me build her a house. Can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from whatever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may have turned to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent. Her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice. She's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance. A mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria. I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. All right, let's build her a house. She deserves everything good. There best not be a crack within the floorboards or a leak in the roof. Don't worry. I um sadly don't get to actually build the house. I give Robin the materials and the money, and then she builds a house. So basically, I'm not only building Penny a house, but I'm also contributing to a small business in the community. As long as he doesn't have Godzilla teddy bear. No, Penny is uh, Penny's too nice for that. So, my prediction finally came true, huh? Managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. Oh, she predicted her sister would die of bone cancer. That's that's what we got in the last cutscene. The last backstory cutscene. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You are the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading, for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? I'm about to go to every trailer park around me to find my own penny. I just want my Haley type of girl. Ooh, you're a Haley type. Okay. Personally, I like Elliot the best. Elliot is my go-to. But out of the girls, I'd have to say Penny. I do agree. Penny's the top lady. You also want a hot girl treating you badly. Listen. I don't know. Leah is hot too. Leah is hot. And she's an artist. I really like this music. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers, and we'd have had a big happy family all together. We'd help raise each other's children. We'd have taught them about love and literature. I'd have taught them about magic and pizza. We'd have enjoyed long summer nights drinking wine with our husbands and friends, watching over the kids playing in the garden. Ah, Patrice, I missed you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much. What the hell am I doing, reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. The last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to. Ah, shit, hold on. I gotta get my, charger for my laptop pulled up. What are y'all talking about in here? Abigail's not home yet. She'll never come home. I'm keeping her forever. She's the daughter of a wizard. Oh, yeah. So, no, not Robin and the wizard. Caroline. Caroline, stepped out on Pierre, which, I mean, Pierre sucks, but still not very cool. Not very cool, but anyway, it's kind of hinted that, it's not confirmed, but, it's hinted that Abigail is the wizard's daughter, not Pierre's. You'll become an archivist of occult texts. You'll collect and translate many lost and forbidden texts and keep them safe in a massive 5-dimensional library. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. "6 feet under my ass." What the fuck? Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I'm a witch. And I believe you are one now too. Fuck me. Shit. The fuck is this? Fortuna, it is imperative that we speak before I vanish. This bitch! Top tier voice acting. That laugh sounded authentic. I hope so. I'm doing my fucking best. Doing my best to bring you the most uh in like genuine voice acting experience ever. Oh my god, she really does have 3 heads. Where's Phexis? Phexis! Phexis! Oh my god, here she is, Adana. She really does have 3 heads. Holy shit! And the seashells! Why does she have seashells? What the fuck? Is she Ursula? And why are her lips on her forehead? Holy shit! Holy fuck! Let's go! 3 mouths. 3 mouths. Now, do you think that's cute like the thing for earlier or not? No, okay, well, okay. I actually really love this design. This is cool as hell. However, it is tainted by the fact that this bitch put me in jail for and sentenced me to 1,000 years of solitary confinement on a fucking asteroid. Okay? Would I sleep with her? Yes. But do I hate her? Also, yes. So there's your answer. little nut slapping. Oh my god. Listen, listen, listen. It's the price you gotta pay, okay? Oh my god. Hearing you out, thank you, Prato, thank you. I'm just wondering, like, what the body looks like underneath this cloak, you know? Her second head can have him in her mouth. I don't know if she can, I don't know if she's got the dexterity. Get my soul sucked and shit. I don't know about the dexterity there, Fexus. That would be quite the acrobatics. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. You have never met the corpse of a witch. Keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. What the fuck is that? What kind of philosophical bullshit is that, Adana? What the hell? Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered through the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I am afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You feel so intimidating. Is it because I am dead? No. She does. Oh my gosh, I just saw it, Tan. You're right. She does talk with all three mouths. You have done something. You changed yourself. You are dangerous now. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. That you're a bitch? Brief? Ah, summer flower. A millennium is but a breeze for a witch. I don't care that you're a boring old geezer, Dana. A healthy person needs stimulus. You have barely had 2 centuries by yourself. Do not complain. You will thank me when you are old. I don't think I will. In any case, what have you learned during this period? That you're a bitch. She can stimulate me. Childish. What was I supposed to learn then? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. Secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past, as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader, you are a writer. That is why I exiled. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen. I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling this to me now? Because I am dead. And I deem it better that you are aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you longer. Why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. I wouldn't do anything with her, to be honest. I might watch her eat, though, to see how she does it. Yeah, that would be interesting. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think to ensure some stability for the Coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that doesn't exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So Dahlia's past. Damn. The Coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent, but it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. The design is sick. Oh my god, it is so fucking sick. I fucking love it. I didn't know how they were gonna, like, design Adana, but it really is giving me, like, you know, insufferable bitch, but also wise and also powerful and like a little incomprehensible, like it just give it like this is a Coven leader. This right here is a Coven leader. They did a fucking good job. Good job. Who likes long walks on the beach? Yes. I have a parting gift. Knowledge. I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. I cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes. It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you. Which eye? Which eye? She has all of them still. You will play a critical role in the fate of the Coven. I'm thankful. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Oh, fuck yes! Oh, this looks sick as hell! Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic. Thou art no more sin. Ooh. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you, even if you believe me a farce, gods truly speak to me? They told me about the new deck you are crafting. It's a custom deck. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off. So what, do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Fuck you. I hope you burn in hell. Or thank you for everything. That's not really what I want to tell her. Fuck you. Anything else? I will make this coven better. Good. I will leave now. Wait. Any last advice? No. Goodbye. Are you all right? Still processing. Where did she pull that card out from? I know, she didn't have hands. Why? It's just too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their past. I concede that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens. Some others run societies. Some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in the shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure. That's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? Abercrombie and Finch is a djinn? What? What? I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. Okay. All right. For the next 5 minutes, Southern. He grants wishes. Abercrombie. All right, I understand. I understand. I have a knack for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or, that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. Adana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Oh, the accent don't change much. Good. What do you mean? Accent don't change much. This is, listen, I'm from the South. So my accent is already like Southern. Listen, y'all, you cannot tell me, you can't tell the difference between the Southern Belle that I put on, that I have to work at, and my normal accent. In fact, it's totally different. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ratto. Trust. Ooh, I have more options now that I have the knowledge. Is it about Gloria? First Witch? Hmm? Oh, did you? It's Adana's eye. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. I'm Dilly Dang Dunn from America, Southern CA. You know a southern idiom that I came across earlier this week? Drier than a popcorn fart. Drier than a popcorn fart. My mind was blown. Drier than a popcorn fart. What does that even mean? I can't wrap my head around it. Is it like you eat a lot of popcorn and then it makes you fart and they're dry farts? Or is it talking about when the popcorn pops, it's corn and then it pops and it's dry? I don't understand. Drier than a popcorn fart. I mean, I assume it's saying something that's really dry. Or is it not? Is it well, it must. It must. It must mean something that's dry, but I cannot for the life of me understand where drier than a popcorn fart came from. I want to pet that dog. I hear people say it's different on accents, but I don't know. Listen, I want to pet that dog. So there's different southern accents. And if you my grandmother is from West Virginia. And so she has an Appalachian southern accent. And so when she says things like dog, she says it like dog. I want to pet that dog. Or look at that dog. You know? Um and that's just that so that's the southern accent that I got. Okay, that my family has got. But I grew up in the city, in a particular city that has a lot of people from a lot of different parts of the country. And so my southern accent, my actual southern, like my natural accent, is not as strong as like my grandmother's accent, you know? Because there it is. I don't know if I can go back so easily. When sometimes when I get like into the southern accent, it's hard to break out of it. It is. It's a little like I gotta ease back into my normal accent. Uh, I got the Brazilian accent. I don't know if it changes anything. I've never actually heard a Brazilian accent in my life. I don't know that I know what that sounds like. That's fascinating. I never thought about it. I don't think I've ever heard a Brazilian accent. Hmm. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. And sometimes something just jumps out of the water. So, you wanted to ask about Gloria. Get me on call someday. I will try to sound like a human being. All right. Join the Discord. Every so often we watch a movie or I jump on like the voice chat and like play a game. It sounds like Espa's accent. Espa's French. How does a Brazilian accent sound anything like a French accent? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? That's right. Gloria is my first love. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't know that. France has a lot of influence in Brazil. I know that France has territory in South America. People say this sounds like illiterate hillbilly. Well, France has territory in South America, but France is like they don't call their territories, they call them France. So like the property, the area that they own in South America, or like Guadeloupe or these areas in Africa or whatever, they don't say, oh, that's a different country or that's territory. They're like, that's France. And you're like, it's a it's a modern colony, but okay, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. You can call it France if you want, but that doesn't really change anything about what it truly is. Europe in general has an influence on everything here. Yeah. When I first heard Espa's Capadon, I thought it was my stepdad. Oh, really? Huh. Huh. Well, because Brazil speaks Portuguese. So I just never, I don't know. I actually have never really heard Portuguese. I don't think. Hmm. Hmm. I have to look it up. I did not expect he was going to call her his first love. His first love? Has he had other loves? Will he fall in love with us? Abramar, I wanna date you. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence. Or, better put, she ascended. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. Ah, never met an entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria. I had the privilege of being loved by her. Wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before, I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. I promise I will look for the best possible reading. Or writing? Ah, all right. I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Also, while you're at it, what do you say we try to reshape Coven's stance on behemoths? Uh, we talk like that in Rio de Janeiro, but it's totally different in Sao Paulo. Anyway, search it up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like find YouTube videos so I can listen to it, you know? Nice. Your stepdad lives in Sao Paulo. Really, Tan? That's cool. Unlucky. Oh no, why? What's wrong with Sao Paulo? I'm afraid of that place. Oh, goodness. I don't know its reputation. I don't. Why are you afraid of it? That's not a bad idea. But what if we're gonna find? What if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. He's stuck there right now with a communist president. Ugh. Shit. Okay, that does suck. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, we want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Right. And let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. Please, let it be something good. I'll do my best. The rest is in the hands of the deck. Hell yeah. We got ourselves a good outcome. The coven will relax. I was banking on the change and rebirth aspects of this card, and we got it, man. We got it. The coven will relax their policies regarding behemoths and will judge them on a case-by-case basis. Fuck yes. That's exactly what I wanted. As it should be with anyone. No sentient being should be persecuted by default. You could still be judged as dangerous, though. I'm okay with that, I guess. All I ever asked for is a fair opportunity. If he had any money, he'd come to America. Instead, he's working at the sugarcane farms. Oof. I hope his situation can improve. I know I can prove myself useful to any community. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will become true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. It feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Hey, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, but that's all he has. His mom was attacked by a man with a machete, and now she's unable to work. What the fuck? That's wild, Tan. What the hell? Oh, we got the good card for Gloria. Yes. Okay, you'll be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passion of your relationship. Or Gloria will never love you again, but you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. I'm gonna give him this one. Is that true? I'm certain. I wrote it so. I can't believe it. But I would never get to meet her again, let alone get to experience her love. Aww. Thank you so much, Fortuna. I am in your debt. I turned out to be the wish granter in the end, huh? And without shady contracts. The student always surpasses the master, they say. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Hmm. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. That is really fucked up, Tan. That is that is really scary. What the fuck? They let him go? What the actual hell? What the fuck? It's super corrupt. Ugh, that's awful. I'm like that's just a terrible thing to happen. Yeah, I had heard that about like the corruption uh in certain countries being really bad, but I didn't realize it could get like that. Like you could have actual like someone to attack somebody like that and then just get off scot-free. That's crazy to me. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please, accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're saved. It's like 12:30. So it's bedtime for Cersei. Let's find somebody to raid. We got pretty far in the game. I'm super excited. Uh, Who to raid? Have a good night. This was a really fun stream. Thank you so much, Tan. Thanks for hanging out. I really enjoyed this. I'm really enjoying this game. This is one of my top games of the year, I think, that I've played so far. So I'm having a really I really love the story, and I really really love the card creation. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna read somebody new. Raid Shadow Legends. Let's go read. Okay, so this person is Grim is friends with Yui, and I know she reads him a lot. Hangs out. He's playing movie trivia right now, so let's go. It's not a woman, but I hope you can still give him your love. We're gonna go raid Grim. He's playing movie trivia tonight, and I will be back on. When will I be back on? I will be back on Friday night to play some Little Nightmares. So I will see you all then. Have a good night, piggies.